my channel, guys. Today we are going to be doing a mini unboxing, and I'm also going to be refilling my pill counter for the week. I want to preface this by saying that I am not a medical professional. This is a strictly educational video. It is me explaining the supplements and vitamins that I take day to day for me. What you decide to do with this information after is solely up to you. I am not responsible or liable in any way, all right? Cool. First, gonna start off with filling the pill counter, and we're going to save the best thing for last. I have a little Alani Nu package. So excited. Waited for this for a little while because I ordered it at a very busy time, but it has finally come, and I am so excited to show you what I got and to talk about the products a little bit. My pill counter is day and night. I take morning vitamins and then like afternoon vitamins. Morning time I take, with or right after breakfast, which is either a meal or a protein coffee. And then the second I take after lunch. So we're gonna start with morning. I'm gonna get them all open. And as I fill these up, I'm going to talk about the individual supplements, why I take them, what they're good for, etc. I'm gonna start with two that I don't put into my pill counter because it's more of a routine thing that I'm trying to get myself into. So I have my NMN and my probiotic. These two I take first thing in the morning with water on an empty stomach. Really good to get me started, get my morning going, get my digestive tract going, specifically the probiotic. And then the NMN is just to help with my overall skin and internal health. NAD was one of the big things that popped off, but NMN is a segue into NAD, and the NMN works just about the same way. If anything, it's just kick-starting the NAD that is already produced inside your body. And then of course, a probiotic is just strictly gut health. Okay, now for our morning vitamins, I have my Bioactive Women's One Day Multivitamin. There is an antioxidant health blend, there is an eye health blend, there's vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin K, there's zinc, there's magnesium. Everything that you could really need is in here, and we take one of these every day. Vitamin Shop, great brand. I will say I'm never really going to promote anything that I don't think works for me, that I don't think is worth the price, the value, and things like that. I will also recommend that you don't need the most expensive type or brand of a supplement to get the same results. So Vitamin Shop brand is great, okay? I think that personally this is better than gummies. I don't take any gummies because all of the dosage in the gummies is very low. At that point, take the vitamins that you need individually to get the right dosage, because they're really not doing anything for you. I'm sorry. Next morning vitamin is going to be vitamin C. I have not gotten sick once ever since taking vitamin C, and it has been over a year. I have not gotten sick. I didn't get the flu. Nothing. This is so great for your immune health. This and echinacea, really great. I just prefer the vitamin C. It boosts your immune system and helps protect against viruses and things like that. It doesn't treat anything. So I take one every day. I will say it is gross, so sling it back as quickly as you can, because I have gagged this one up a couple times. It's so bad. Okay. This is Nature's Bounty. I get it at Walmart. All right, like I said, you don't need the most expensive brand of a vitamin or a supplement to get the job done. Up next is citrus bergamot. This is specifically just a supplement that I wanted to take to help lower my LDL cholesterol. Unfortunately, the last time that I did blood work at the beginning of 2026, my LDL was high, and it had been increasingly high. Since then, I have lost 35 pounds. I went from 275. I am now at 241 pounds since then. So, of course, I need to get my blood work done again to make sure that what I'm doing health-wise, exercise-wise, and nutrition-wise is working, but also that the citrus bergamot is helping to lower my LDL. I didn't want to take a statin. A statin is a prescription drug that I would have to take for the rest of my life. I don't want that. So I decided to go the more healthy route, the more natural route, start with the citrus bergamot and losing weight and improving my nutrition and health overall. So this is why I take citrus bergamot. I believe it has other really great benefits, especially for heart health. But for me specifically, it was to help lower my LDL. I take 2 of these every morning. All right. Now we're gonna move on to the afternoon vitamins. So we have DHA, which is fish oil, okay? And fish oil is great for heart health, immune health, and eye health. The omega-3 fatties is really what helps with the overall heart health. So, and brain health as well, and bone health as well. And these are horse pills, okay? These are 3 a day. This is actually a new brand that I'm trying. So we will see how this goes. So we're gonna give them a try. And that's it for fish oil. Next, vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 I started taking because I was low in it, and it's because I really wouldn't be out in the sun too much, and that has changed a lot. But it's really good for immune health as well, so it's just a really great thing to pair with the vitamin C. And they're really small. So I take 1 a day. Super, super tiny, but it does the job. Finally, biotin, hair, skin, and nails. You've got to do it, ladies. You've got to do it. Your multivitamin is not going to do it for you. You need biotin. Collagen as well is a great thing to pair, great supplement to pair with your biotin. Again, really small, and I do one of these every day as well. These are the Spring Valley brand. Again, just like another pretty generic brand that you can get at Walmart. That's basically all of these supplements that I take. But now, the stars of the show. Product that I'm talking about today is the Alani Nu Balance. I have not been able to get my hands on this anywhere else except their website. That's why it was so delayed. This has changed my life. I do experience hormonal imbalances. Unfortunately, through blood work, nothing has really been revealed as far as, I know I don't have PCOS. I did get specifically tested for that, but there isn't anything that is excessive. My testosterone, my estrogen levels, everything seems normal. But me personally, I think I need to do a different panel, because I think that the panel that is provided by primary care physician, it just scratches the surface. I specifically need to get a more thorough blood test. Taking the pill was one of the biggest things that impacted my hormonal health. But this changed my life. Ever since I started taking Alani Nu Balance, my period is regular. My acne is little to nothing. My mood swings are not as prominent. My hair, skin, and nails are super, super healthy. It is an affordable supplement. It's way better than being on the pill. I'm not on the pill anymore, and I haven't been for 2.5 years. It helps them. It helps boost and it helps balance, that's why it's called balance, your hormones. It is different for everybody. You are going to see reviews about this product different for everybody. So don't quote me, okay? Do your research. You're supposed to take 4 a day. When I first started, I did 1 to 2. I found a very healthy level at 3. I may jump up to 4 after this first week, because I have been off of it for a little bit, and I can tell because now my period is a little weird. I'm gonna start with 3 because that's where I was. It's intense, okay? You're going to feel please start slow. If you ever decide to take this, take 1 for the first week. You have to be consistent with it. If you are not consistent with it, it will not work. We are gonna take this in the morning. First thing in the morning, I love to take this. I'm very, very happy to have these back, and perfect. That is it for my morning vitamins, okay? Now I do have another supplement from Alani that I would like to talk about. Fat Burner. I love their Fat Burner, honestly. I also got a nice little free gift here. Their Fat Burner is so freaking amazing. And let me tell you what, okay? The #1 ingredient is grains of paradise. Grains of paradise is going to make you sweat your ass off, okay? That is why I love this Fat Burner. It's a smaller size pill, but Alani Nu has really put a lot of work into this supplement, okay? There is grains of paradise. The caffeine is only 50 milligrams. There's coffee bean extract. This Fat Burner makes me sweat my ass off when I work out, and that is just the most important thing to me when it comes to working out, is being able to really focus on burning the fat. I take 1 of those a day, and see, it's not that bad of a pill. And that's it for my supplements, guys. That thing is loaded. Look at it. It is so jam-packed. I hope that you enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.